Welcome to Penny Collector, the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures in the world of coins and bring you amazing stories about their history and their value in today's market. Today we are going to talk about a truly fascinating coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors around the globe. The Qatar dollar coin from the year 1981 with the D mint mark. This coin is not just any ordinary piece of currency. It is a symbol of rarity, heritage, and in the right condition, it is a coin that has been reported to reach values in the millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A single coin from 1981 could potentially make you a millionaire if you are lucky enough to have the right one in good condition. The 1981 Qatar dollar coin is a piece of history. Qatar, as one of the wealthiest nations in the world, issued beautifully designed coins that represented their growing identity and economic rise. The dollar coin minted in 1981 with the D mint mark carries both historical and collectible importance. Coins like this are highly desirable because they are not only limited in number, but also because some varieties and special mintings have shocked collectors with their market value, sometimes selling at prices that run into millions at international auctions. This makes the Qatar dollar coin a dream find for any coin enthusiast. Condition plays an enormous role in the value of this coin. A coin that has survived over 40 years and still remains in good condition is not only rare, but also extremely valuable. Good condition means the design remains sharp, the inscriptions clear, and the overall look of the coin almost untouched by time. Collectors and auction houses reward this preservation with incredible valuations, and this is why some examples of the 1981 Qatar dollar coin with the D mint mark are now valued in the range of hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. Yes, millions! That is the incredible power of rarity in the coin market. Many people underestimate the value of coins, but when it comes to pieces like this, a single find could change your life forever. The D mint mark adds another layer of importance because it helps identify the origin and rarity of the coin. Some mint marks are rarer than others, and when you combine rarity with strong demand, the price naturally goes through the roof. This is why the 1981 Qatar dollar coin with the D mint is considered so special. Collectors around the world know how scarce it is, and when one appears in the market, the competition is fierce. This fierce competition is what drives prices to sky-high figures, sometimes reaching into millions at international auctions. This makes the Qatar dollar coin a dream find for any coin enthusiast. For collectors like us, coins are not just about money, but when a coin can fetch millions, it becomes both a historical treasure and a financial miracle. The Qatar dollar coin from 1981 is the kind of piece that proves how powerful coin collecting can be. A small piece of metal that originally had only a face value can now rival the value of luxury properties and global investments. This is what makes numismatics so thrilling and rewarding. The coin carries the soul of history and the promise of wealth in the same small package. So my advice to everyone watching is this. If you have the Qatar dollar coin from 1981 with the D mint mark in good condition, take care of it, protect it, and never let it go cheaply. Get it evaluated by experts, check auction prices, and keep it safe. You may be holding on to a coin that could bring you life-changing wealth. And even if you don't have one, keep searching, because treasures like this are still out there waiting to be found. The beauty of coin collecting is that at any moment, an ordinary-looking coin could turn out to be worth millions.
Next up, we are going to talk about a very special coin that might just be hiding in plain sight in collections, or even in circulation, and that is the 1996 coin with the D mint mark. This coin may seem like an ordinary piece of currency at first glance, but in reality, it carries a hidden potential that could shock collectors and casual holders alike. Some rare examples of coins from 1996, especially those with the D mint mark in good condition, have been reported to reach values not just in the hundreds or thousands of dollars, but in some cases, estimated to be worth millions of dollars in the collector's market. Yes, you heard that correctly. Millions of dollars for a single coin if you happen to own the right one. The 1996 coin with the D mint is a fascinating piece because it reflects a period in modern coinage where mint marks, variations, and conditions played a critical role in determining rarity. For collectors, mint marks like the D are extremely important because they identify the minting location, and some of these mints produce coins in lower numbers, making them far rarer than others. When you combine that rarity with the fact that most coins were heavily circulated and worn down, finding a 1996 coin with the D mint mark in good condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. This rarity is what drives collectors to pay enormous amounts, sometimes bidding into the millions at auctions for pristine examples. Condition is absolutely everything in the world of numismatics. A coin from 1996 that has survived decades and still retains its shine, sharpness of design, and clear inscriptions is considered highly valuable. Collectors often grade coins based on their wear, and when a coin reaches uncirculated or near mint status, its price can skyrocket. While a worn example might only be worth a few dollars, a good condition coin can already attract serious attention. But when you get into the higher grades of condition, that is when the magic happens and values can rise into the hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Imagine holding a small coin that looks ordinary but could in fact be worth more than a luxury house, a brand new sports car, or even a lifetime savings. That is the incredible reality with certain rare examples of the 1996 D Mint coin. The reason some 1996 D coins can reach values in the millions has to do with both demand and rarity. Collectors are always searching for that one special coin to complete their set, and when very few examples exist in the condition they want, they are willing to pay any price. Auction houses around the world have shown us time and time again that when rarity meets demand, the value of a coin can skyrocket beyond imagination. In fact, coins that originally had only a face value of 1 cent to a few cents have shocked the world by selling in the millions. The 1996 D coin in good condition is one of those coins that has the potential to surprise anyone who happens to own one. For a collector, the value is not only in the money, but also in the history and the connection to the past. Holding a coin from 1996 connects us with that year, its culture, its events, and its heritage. Every mark and detail on the coin tells a story, and that is what makes it so special. But when you combine that historical value with the possibility of financial value in the millions of dollars, it becomes a true treasure. This is why numismatics is such an exciting and rewarding field. Every time you pick up a coin, you could be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined. If you own a 1996 coin with the D mint mark, especially in good condition, it is important to handle it with care. Store it in a protective holder, avoid touching it directly with your fingers, and keep it in a safe place. The better the condition, the more value it retains, and the higher the price it can reach at auction. Coins like this are treasures, and with each passing year, they only become rarer and more valuable. Collectors and investors around the world are always willing to pay more for coins that are rare, beautiful, and in top condition, and that is why coins like the 1996 D Mint have become so desirable. So to all my viewers, remember this. If you come across a 1996 coin with the D Mint mark in good condition, never underestimate it. It could be worth a life-changing amount of money, potentially even in the millions of dollars. Whether you're collecting for fun, for history, or for investment, this is one coin that deserves a place in your collection and a place in your safe. It's a reminder that sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary value.
Next up, we will be diving deep into the story of the 1974 coin with the D Mint mark, a coin that many people overlook, but one that can actually hold extraordinary value. At first glance, it may look like just another old coin, but collectors and experts know that the 1974 D Mint coin is far more than just loose change. In fact, in good condition or better, some examples of coins from this year have been reported to reach incredible prices at auctions, with valuations that have gone into the millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A simple coin from 1974 can, under the right circumstances, make its owner a millionaire. The year 1974 was an important one in the history of coinage, as it marked a time when both design and minting practices were changing in subtle but significant ways. Coins produced in the Denver Mint, which are marked with the famous D Mint mark, have always attracted special attention from collectors. Some of these coins, due to errors, low mintages, or unusual variations, have become extremely rare. Rarity is the most powerful factor in coin collecting, and when a coin is both rare and well-preserved, its price can skyrocket beyond belief. The 1974 D coin is one such example, with certain rare versions being so sought after that collectors has battled in auctions, pushing prices from thousands into the millions of dollars. Condition is everything in the world of coins. A coin that has survived over 50 years and still retains its sharp details, clear inscriptions, and original shine is considered a treasure. Coins in good condition already have impressive value, but when a coin from 1974 with the D mint mark is found in near mint or uncirculated condition, its value can soar into unbelievable territory. This is why collectors and investors are constantly searching for examples that have been preserved so carefully that they look almost as fresh as the day they were minted. With each passing year, coins in top condition become harder and harder to find, and that rarity, combined with demand, is what pushes their price into the millions of dollars. The market value of the 1974 D coin depends heavily on demand and collector interest, but history has already shown us that when rare examples come to light, they can completely shock the coin community. At auctions, bidding wars often occur when a coin is scarce and collectors want it badly. A coin that originally only had a face value of a few cents has the potential to sell for staggering amounts, and that is exactly what makes the 1974 D mint coin so exciting. Some reports even suggest that rare varieties or error coins from 1974 have been valued in the range of hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars, making this coin one of the most talked about pieces among serious numismatists. But the true value of the 1974 D coin is not only in its price. It is also about the history it represents. Holding a coin from 1974 is like holding a piece of the past, a connection to an era of change, culture, and progress. Each detail of the design, each marking, and even the mint mark itself tells a story about the craftsmanship and economic history of the time. This is what makes coin collecting such a rewarding hobby. You are not only chasing financial value, but also preserving history in your own hands. And when that history is tied to a coin that could be worth millions, it becomes a treasure beyond imagination. So my friends, never underestimate the coins in your collection, or even the ones you come across by chance. The 1974 D mint coin may look ordinary, but in the right condition and in the right setting, it could make you rich. Some examples are valued in the millions of dollars, and that is why collectors are always on the hunt for this incredible coin. It is proof that treasures can be hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone like you to recognize their true worth.
Next up, we are going to explore the 1979 coin with the D mint mark, a piece that may seem ordinary to some, but is in fact one of the most exciting coins for collectors to search for. While its face value is almost nothing, the truth is that some rare examples of this coin in the right condition have been valued not just in the hundreds or thousands of dollars, but in some cases estimated to be worth millions of dollars. Yes, millions, for a single coin minted in 1979, especially when it carries the D mint mark and survives in excellent condition. The year 1979 was an important period for coinage, and coins produced in the Denver Mint, which are identified by the D mint mark, hold a special place in numismatic history. Mint marks have always mattered because they help trace a coin back to its origin, and sometimes certain mint facilities produced smaller numbers or had striking errors that turned regular coins into rare treasures. The 1979 D coin is one such treasure, and collectors are constantly searching for it in top condition. A rare variation or a preserved piece can send collectors into a frenzy, sparking bidding wars at auctions where prices reach shocking heights. When we talk about value, the condition of the coin is the most important factor. A coin from 1979 with the D mint mark that has been circulated heavily and shows signs of wear may only be worth its face value or slightly more. However, when you find one in good condition, the story changes dramatically. A well-preserved 1979 coin with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal wear can already command serious attention. In higher grades, such as uncirculated or mint state, the coin's value can leap into the tens of thousands and even the millions of dollars. Collectors around the world know how rare it is to find one like this, and when they do, they are willing to pay whatever it takes. The reason these coins can reach such unbelievable valuations is simple: rarity plus demand. Most coins minted in 1979 were used in everyday transactions and worn down quickly, which means that very few high-quality examples survived. Those that did are now in the hands of a small number of collectors, and when they appear on the market, they ignite fierce competition. Auctions have already shown us that coins like this, when rare enough and in perfect condition, can achieve record-breaking prices. A coin that started its life as everyday currency can suddenly transform into a millionaire maker for the lucky owner. The 1979 D coin is not only about money, though. It also carries historical value. Holding this coin connects you with the era it was minted in, reflecting the craftsmanship, economy, and daily life of the late 1970s. For many collectors, that connection to history is just as important as its financial value. But when you combine history with the possibility of wealth in the millions, it becomes a truly irresistible treasure. This is why coin collecting is such a thrilling passion, because you never know when an ordinary-looking coin in your pocket or collection could turn out to be worth a life-changing fortune. If you were lucky enough to own a 1979 D coin in good condition, treat it like the treasure it is. Store it properly in a protective case, avoid handling it with bare hands, and consider getting it graded by professionals. A certified coin with a high grade often attracts the highest bids at auctions, and these coins have been known to set records in the numismatic world. With each passing year, coins from 1979 only become rarer, and that rarity is exactly what drives their market value higher and higher. What might be overlooked by many could be the key to wealth for a collector who understands its true worth. So remember this: the 1979 coin with the D mint mark is not just a piece of change. It could be a piece of treasure. In the right condition, it has been reported to be valued in the millions of dollars, and it stands as proof that incredible wealth can sometimes be hiding in the most ordinary places. Check your collection, check your family's old coins, and always pay attention to mint marks and dates, because treasures like this are still out there waiting to be discovered.
Next up, we are going to explore the story of the 1965 coin with the D mint mark, a coin that many people might overlook as ordinary pocket change, but one that has actually become a treasure in the world of numismatics. While most people see coins as just currency, collectors know that certain years, mint marks, and conditions can transform an ordinary coin into something worth millions of dollars. The 1965 D coin is one of those fascinating pieces that proves the incredible power of rarity, preservation, and collector demand. The year 1965 was a major turning point in coinage history. Around this time, the U.S. Mint was making changes to coin compositions, designs, and minting practices due to rising silver prices and demand for coins in circulation. This transition period led to many interesting variations, and collectors have since discovered that some coins from this year are much rarer than others. Coins minted in Denver, marked with the D mint mark, carry a special place in the hearts of collectors because of their unique mintage history and the lower survival rate of high-quality examples. The 1965 D coin is now recognized as one of those coins that, in the right condition, can command values that reach into the millions. Condition is the biggest factor that separates an ordinary coin from a million-dollar treasure. The majority of coins from 1965 were heavily circulated, which means they picked up scratches, fading, and wear over decades of use. But the small handful that survived in good condition, with clear details, sharp edges, and full luster, are the ones that have stunned collectors with their value. When a 1965 D coin is found in uncirculated or mint state condition, its price can jump dramatically. While average circulated examples may only be worth face value, pristine examples can range into hundreds of thousands and even into the millions at auctions. This is why collectors are always eager to inspect coins from this year, because you never know when a hidden gem might appear.
The true magic of the 1965 D coin lies in the combination of rarity and demand. Collectors love to chase coins that are not only historically important, but also difficult to find. Every time one of these coins shows up in exceptional condition, the competition to own it pushes prices higher and higher. Auction records have already proven that coins with strong historical backgrounds, limited survival rates, and strong demand can fetch millions, and the 1965 D coin fits all of these categories. A coin that started its life as ordinary change can now be worth more than luxury houses, high-end cars, or even entire businesses. That is the power of rarity in numismatics. But beyond the monetary value, the 1965 D coin is a piece of history. Holding it in your hand takes you back to a period of change in the mid-1960s when the world and the economy were evolving. It reminds us that coins are not just tools for buying and selling, but also storytellers that carry the spirit of their time. This is why coin collecting is so much more than a hobby. It is a way of preserving history, culture, and identity. And when history also comes with the chance of financial wealth in the millions, it becomes even more exciting for collectors worldwide. If you are lucky enough to own a 1965 D coin, especially in good condition, handle it with extreme care. Store it in a protective holder, avoid touching it directly with your fingers, and consider having it graded by professional services. Certified coins often achieve the highest values because buyers trust the grading process. A high-grade 1965 D coin could very well be your ticket to incredible wealth. Every year, as fewer of these coins remain in top condition, their rarity increases, and with rarity comes higher value. So my message to all my viewers is simple. Never underestimate the coins in your possession. Check your old jars, your collections, and even your pocket change, because the 1965 coin with the D mint mark could be hiding there, waiting to be discovered. If you have one in exceptional condition, you may be holding something that the market values in the millions. It is coins like this that keep the passion for numismatics alive and keep collectors searching year after year. Thank you for joining me on Penny Collector as we uncovered the amazing story of the 1965 D coin and its shocking value. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting content about rare and valuable coins. Hit the like button, share this video with your fellow collectors, and leave a comment if you have ever come across a 1965 D coin in your collection. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and always remember that the next coin you find could change your life and be worth millions.